The history of the born again baptism is bereft, and people once again bring the lamb, sheep, and goats. They are sacrificed for their sin, because right in that time Jesus Christ Himself in the land of Jerusalem with the glorious people, and what the other nation they are in that time present there, they bring their lambs and they are sacrificed for God, not for Jesus Christ, for God, for the name of God, because they are saved by their actions, not by faith. So now, right now we are, and you know my brothers and sisters, right now we are celebrating Christmas and Feast of Resurrection and the seven feasts, like we have now seven feasts, like a Passover, unleavened bread, first fruit, and Feast of Pentecostal. But when Jesus Christ comes in the second coming, there is one another feast will be added for the third coming people, is called the Feast of Trumpet. Because when Jesus Christ comes in the cloud, and many people they saw Jesus Christ, but they are left behind on this earth. So that time people thought this is the Feast of Trumpets. And after the second coming, then the people they are celebrating once again another feast is called the Feast of Trumpets in the future. So this is the future festival, like we are celebrating Easter, but we cannot say Easter, we can say Feast of Resurrection. Feast of Resurrection, Feast of Pentecostal, and then after the third coming we will celebrating the Feast of Trumpets. So here Bible say verse 5, but the rest of the dead did not alive again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is whom has part in the first resurrection. Over such a second death has no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Jesus Christ, and shall reign with Him 1,000 years. Hallelujah. So here what Bible says, that the people they are reign or their kingdom with Jesus Christ 1,000 years with Jesus Christ. And if we will see, the same prophecy is given in the book of Daniel. You will open your book of Daniel chapter 7. Bible says that even Daniel prophesied about the 1,000 years we are reigned with Jesus Christ in heaven. Now this is the book of Daniel, is Old Testament. Let's open Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. This is the vision Daniel saw. Now my brothers and sisters, Daniel is not present here with us, but he prophesied about the second coming of Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ will come, what will happen? Book of Daniel chapter 7 verse 9 is written here. I watched till thrones were put in place, and the ancients of days were seated. His garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool. His throne was fiery flame, its wheel a burning fire. Hallelujah. And verse 10, a fiery stream issued and come forth from before him, 1,000 ministers to him, 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him, and the books were opened. So my brothers and sisters, Daniel is the one of the prophet. God showed him even the everlasting judgment. So in the book of Daniel, he prophesied that when Jesus Christ comes, what is the view that time? He saw that the thrones are prepared, and the 12 disciples and the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ sitting with him in the throne, and Jesus is judged the world, those who are not in Christ. And if we will see here in the book of 1 Thessalonians, if you will open 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 15 to 18. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 15 to 18. Somebody will open, read 1 Thessalonians. Yes, chapter 4, verse 15 to 18. 15 to 18. Yes.
Salute the brethren which are in Laodicea, and the Nymphas, and the church which is in his house. Verse 16.
1 Thessalonians.
Praise the Lord.
For
Verse 15 says, For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. Verse 16 says, For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and which the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Verse 17 says, Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together
मेरा
with
से
them
टिश्यू
in
लिया
clouds to meet the Lord in the
टिश्यू
air,
लिया
and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Verse 18, which is the last verse, says, Therefore comfort one another with these words.
Amen. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So here, my brothers and sisters, what we will say is that this is the second coming of Jesus Christ, and he says that for this we say to you by the word of the Lord, that we who are alive and remain until the coming of Lord will by no means reject those who are asleep. So what Bible says there, those people who are died in Christ, first they rise, and after the people, those who are in Christ, like if we are in that